Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Raid Shadow Legends, and today we're talking the new Fusion Champion. I'm going to give my initial live reactions, first impressions, and thoughts, but we're going to also do so with my free-to-play series in mind. You guys probably know, I actually have my Epics and Uncommons only challenge, and with this account, honestly, it's hard to do fusions. It's hard to be excited for fusions because there's not normally much I can do. Last one was exciting because it was a bunch of epics to get a Lego, but they were really hard to get, so it was a little bit of a, like, letdown. But we're actually doing another fusion already, very early. I'm assuming this might be a little bit of a mini fusion. Like, maybe this one's only gonna last 1 week, and then after, I don't know, a proper normal legendary fusion again? I don't know. We'll find out. Or maybe we have some other excitement in the works. We know where there's some other legendary champions that should be coming to the game soon, right? We're still waiting on that one, but still. But here we go. Let's get to it, guys. Let me get smaller so I'm not taking up the space. I'm just going to go in the corner. We have Nagorio. No idea if I'm saying that properly. But let's check this out. So I'm wondering, can we use this guy for my epic and uncommon only challenge? Am I going to be able to get him in the first place? That's the real question. I'm actually having a little bit of regrets right now because I summoned all of my champion chase points. I used all my shards, but we'll take a look at my account after we talk about the fusion. So, do I even want him? That's the real question. Let's see. Is he even good? Is he even good? Shadowkin, obviously. Epic. Attack, champion, magic, affinity. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Places an extra hit if this champion is under an increased attack buff. Each hit has a 20% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 2 turns. That's really nice crowd control on the first skill. I love the block active skills on an A1. That can really come in handy. But alright, block active skills and him being under increased attack buffs. I mean, it's a nice little crowd control, but it's not exactly that exciting. Let's see. A1 places a block buffs debuff for 2 turns. That only attacks 1 enemy. If this champion is under an increased attack buff, steals all buffs from the target enemy before attacking. Okay, I like that. That's actually really nice for sake of things like Doom Tower dealing with those Valk waves, or Hydra dealing with like the head of Wrath that you want to take off the increased attack buff and add on a block buffs debuffs is actually quite useful there. Taking off like the counterattack from Valkyries in an annoying Doom Tower or Faction Wars wave or something, or even Arena, I guess, could come in handy for sure. But it's only a single target again, so keep that in mind. Alright, faster than the eye. Let's see. AoE. There we go. Attacks all enemies. Decreases the cooldown of this skill by 1 turn when attacking under an increased attack buff. So, what's with the passive? I guess that's what we really need to know, right? I love an AoE, of course. We always want to see an AoE, especially on some of these champions that seem a little bit niche. I think single target hitters in general in the game are pretty lackluster, unfortunately, except for things like a Cold Heart, Septimus, but there's very few on that list that you really, really, really want a single target hitter, so. Alright, let's see. Murderer's Lust. Places a 50% increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns whenever an enemy's HP drops below 30%. This buff cannot be removed. I mean, so you're really relying on keeping the enemy at low health. But I don't know, guys. It doesn't seem this exciting. Is it just me? Is your first impression of this kid exciting? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think it is, unfortunately. I mean, unremovable buffs, that's always helpful. And the fact that he does extra skills, if he's under that buff, is great. But, and I just don't see many cases where we're going to use him except for a niche role helping in something you're stuck in Faction Wars. Or maybe Hydra. But he's only going to be useful when the head is below 30% HP. I don't know. I think this is a bit underwhelming, honestly, which is not surprising. A lot of the epics from the fusions are underwhelming. It's rare we get like a Demitha level excitement from a fusion or something, right? I don't know though. I don't really know that my account, for one, would have a great use for him, even though it is epics and uncommons only, and I don't have a huge selection by any means. I don't know where I'd start using him, except Faction Wars. Even on my little free-to-play account that can only use epics and uncommons, I don't know. I've already got Warcaster who does block buffs. And I got plenty of people that can hit hard with like one single target. Like, I have Shield Guard, I have Armiger. And at least he's magic, I guess. I don't have a lot of magic epics right now. Dark Aethel is actually going to be quite useful on my account. So maybe with that in mind, maybe. But I don't know. I'm kind of underwhelmed. Because like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. So my free-to-play, I had a couple Sacreds, and I had some Voids. Of course, I pulled the Voids during the 2 times, but I maybe should have saved my Sacreds for sake of future events like Fusions. I also had a couple champions in the Fragments that I summoned during CVC because I figured it was going to be a little bit before an event anyway, and I thought my reality is I still need to not overly focus Fusions because we're working on our progress missions, and I still feel so far away from Arbiter. So I really need to just focus on grinding my champions up, getting more rank 6 champions, completing all the progress missions. So I don't know, guys. Unless the fusion is super easy, I probably won't bother on this account unless I'm missing something. Let me know in the comments below. Is there something super interesting about this champion that you find a really interesting use for in your first read, at least? I don't know if we're gonna get to go on the test server and play with him or not. I honestly don't know. I don't think so. Maybe but I don't think so. We'll see. So I kind of feel a little meh. Let me know if you feel the same. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.